What would the holidays be without a little side-splitting laughter? Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Saturday Night Live Christmas sketches.
What do you think? I feel amazing.
Wow, who let the air out of Santa?
What?
For this list, we're looking at the most memorable holiday skits in SNL history to get us into the Christmas spirit. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
It makes me wanna fly. It makes me wanna fly. It makes me wanna fly. It makes me feel so alive, so alive, so alive. It makes me wanna fly.
Number 10. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Christmas. Eddie Murphy's spoof of the extremely wholesome Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood TV show was a hit on SNL during the 80s.
It's a time for giving. And look what Mr. Landlord gave me. It's an eviction notice.
Murphy's Mr. Robinson appeared a total of 9 times over the span of 4 years on the late night show. And the character's final appearance in 1984 is perhaps the best of all, as he upended the idea that Christmas is merely the season for giving.
Yes, Christmas is a season for giving and for taking. And with this little operation, I figure I'll be taking in about $300 or $400 a day.
Oh no. For Mr. Robinson, it's all about taking. Taking the hard-earned money of naive holiday shoppers, that is. Through the miracle of modern science, Mr. Robinson hilariously turns regular dolls into trendy Cabbage Patch dolls to sell to unwitting suckers and make lots of cabbage in the process. 'Tis the season to make that dollar. Number 9. Best Christmas Ever. While hosting the show in 2018, Matt Damon teamed with Cecily Strong in tearing down the notion that family holidays are the things that Hallmark cards are made of, and instead gave us a hilarious glimpse into the anxiety and stress that underlies the madness that is Christmas Day.
I think I was more excited than the kids.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
I was the same way.
Yeah.
The stark contrast between the couple happily snuggling on the couch and reminiscing about their wonderful day to their actual experience of getting woken up at 5 a.m. and having to endure their in-laws is sure to strike a chord with parents everywhere. A chord of terror, that is.
My family didn't ruin your day, did they?
No, I love that we hosted this year.
Mary, traffic was awful.
3 hours.
Whoa, you can't wait.
Getting older sure adds a lot of responsibility to the holiday season. To be a kid again.
Hey, Ray, is Cameron sick?
Number 8. The Night Hanukkah Harry Saved Christmas. A lot of unlikely people have saved Christmas over the years, but Hanukkah Harry takes the fruitcake.
Normally, Santa gives us toys and fun things.
Fun? Ha! Have I got fun? Christine, for you? A dreidel.
Played by John Lovitz, Harry takes time out from his busy Hanukkah schedule to deliver toys to good Gentile girls and boys. With a misled hero at the helm, this skit hilariously mixes Jewish and Christian traditions, like replacing Santa's reindeer with donkeys named Moishe, Herschel, and Shlomo.
Says Hanukkah Harry 8 nights a year. On Moishe, on Herschel, on Shlomo.
In fact, the blending of these two religious traditions was such a hit that Harry later returned to save Easter that same season of SNL.
We love you, Santa. Oh, what am I? Molded white fish all of a sudden?
Number 7. Christmas Time for the Jews. This TV Funhouse skit took its inspiration from classic Rankin & Bass Christmas specials and added some good old-fashioned 1950s era music to answer the age-old question. Just what do Jewish people do on Christmas Day when all the Christians are indoors celebrating? Well, they're having their own holiday, of course. Not waiting in lines at the cinema, playing Barbra Streisand as loud as they want, and watching reruns of The Daily Show while having a bit too much to drink. Essentially, they're having a blast. Also, seeing as Christmas Day is right in the middle of Hanukkah, it's like a holiday within a holiday for our Jewish friends and neighbors. Like the song says, it's the most wonderful time of the year for the Jews.
Christmas time for the Jews.
Number 6. Consumer Probe. Erwin Mainway is a sleazy toy maker who has little regard for the safety of children.
And what about this innocent rubber doll, which you market under the name Johnny Switchblade? Press his head, and 2 sharp knives spring from his arms.
He's constantly taken to task for his harmful products, and his Christmas lineup of quote-unquote toys may be his most dangerous and hilarious yet. When we think of Christmas, we think of kids getting things like stuffed animals, G.I. Joes, and Barbie dolls. Not bags of broken glass or action figures that turn into switchblades.
So, Barbie takes a knife once in a while, or Ken gets cut, you know? I mean, there's no harm in it. I mean, as far as I can see, you know?
And yet, Mr. Mainway sees it differently. His attempts to justify his Bag-O-Glass and Johnny Switchblade products are the heart of the sketch, as it's clear that the only thing he cares about is making a buck. He is literally the antithesis of Christmas, and makes for the perfect Grinch who stole decency. Number 5. Steve Martin's Holiday Wish. Let's face it, Steve Martin has it all. Riches, fame, success, talent, we could go on. So when it comes to making a Christmas time wish, a prayer for humanity during the most charitable time of the year, surely Mr. Martin would think of others and wish happiness for them all.
The first would be for all the children of the world to join hands and sing in a spirit of harmony and peace. And the second would be for $30 million a month to be given to me.
Well, kinda. He starts off great, wishing for world peace, but then it quickly devolves into an epic ego trip of greed and power-mongering.
And the third would be for all-encompassing power over every living being and the entire universe.
They say there's a little truth in every joke, and this sketch is a perfect look at society's desire for more at Christmas time, which is the exact opposite of the true nature of the season.
First, the sex thing. We go with that. Second, the money. No, we go with the power second, then the money, and then the kids.
Bah humbug, Steve. Number 4. I Wish It Was Christmas Today. We can't imagine the top dogs at SNL envisioned this silly Christmas song taking off the way it did when it premiered back in 2000. And yet, here we are.
All I know is the Santa sleigh is making its way to the USA.
It's grown from a throwaway season's greeting message before the commercial break to a legit Christmas time favorite. It's even been reenacted on The Tonight Show featuring a silent Ariana Grande alongside the original players. There's just something so innocent and childlike about it, especially with Jimmy Fallon nearly cracking up countless times throughout. And really, isn't that what the holidays are all about?
I don't care about the CIA. I don't care what the calendar say. I wish it was Christmas today. I wish it was Christmas today.
Feeling like a kid again? Yes, it's hilarious and a tad goofy, but it's also genuinely touching and entertaining as well. It is definitely on our Christmas time playlist. Number 3. In a Box. Here's an old school throwback to R&B holiday songs that takes one very important question, what do women really want for Christmas, and gives us an answer no one expected.
Take a look inside. Is my in a box?
Basically, the song replaces that bright, shiny diamond in a box with something else altogether. And it ain't a gift card. To say this SNL digital short went viral would be an understatement, seeing as how it won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics the following year in 2007.
1. Cut a hole in a box. 2. Put your junk in that box. Make her open the box. And that's the way you do it. It's my in a box.
Yeah, in a Box has an Emmy. Also, it led Justin Timberlake to become a favorite go-to guest during the holiday season, appearing in other popular Christmas skits like Rappin' Bill with Jimmy Fallon.
I like the bag, it's about an evolution. Roll with the roll, it's my favorite solution.
Number 2, the Hanukkah Song. Long before in a Box and I Wish It Was Christmas Today, there was one SNL holiday song that ruled the airwaves during the month of December and became its own viral hit, long before there was even such a thing as viral hits.
Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah.
Adam Sandler's Hanukkah Song was the comic's attempt to give Jews their very own Christmas song to enjoy during the holidays, seeing as how Christmas had so many popular songs and Hanukkah had so few.
Paul Newman's half Jewish and Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew.
And the response was enormous, as the song actually became a holiday favorite for both Christmas and Hanukkah. And it was a commercial success as well, going gold in 1996, which led to more versions of the song being recorded over the years.
Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah.
Honestly, there are so many great SNL Christmas sketches, one of my favorites didn't even make the list. Actually, a couple of them. But then you see what did make the list and you get it. And number 1 is a lock. So let's deck the halls with some honorable mentions and then we'll unwrap our top pick.
That he snuck into her house in the middle of the night and just left things. She says she even has proof.
I left the cookies.
Okay.
And when I woke up, they were gone.
And nobody followed up with you on this.
No.
I'm tired, you don't know what you want. Why don't you just come back when you make up your mind, okay?
I want that one.
Which one?
Which one, babe?
That one.
That's a street lamp.
Everybody's getting something. Everybody's getting something. And I ain't talking about no toys. I give cash. White envelopes filled with 20s, sometimes 50s. Cash.
It's a candle, that same peach candle, regifted around the world in just one day.
Careful there, Jessica, or you might get some coal in your stocking.
From where? We both know coal is a dying industry.
Okay, thank you very much.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Sweaty balls. No one can resist Pete Schwetty's sweaty balls. Just like no one can resist this all-time classic SNL Christmas sketch.
Well, there are lots of great treats this time of year. Zucchini bread, fruitcake. But the thing that I most like to bring out at this time of the year are my balls.
It's a riff on popular NPR-style cooking shows where hosts and guests trade boring recipes in an almost comatose-like cadence. But on this show, Pete's wonderful balls took center stage. Christmas balls, that is. And the female hosts just couldn't get enough of them, turning a once dull cooking show into an absurd romp full of innuendos.
I can't wait to get my mouth around this ball.
Ooh, I like the way your balls smell.
While the sketch is brilliantly written, the real MVPs of this skit are obviously Alec Baldwin, Anna Gasteyer, and Molly Shannon for keeping straight faces, while imagining all the ways they'd enjoy themselves some sweaty balls during the holiday season.
No one can resist my sweaty balls.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
Makes me wanna